Welcome to another Viscera video. Today we're going to be talking about some sketchiness going on and some A/B testing. So we just got this message from Scopely, from Marvel Strike Force, telling us greeting commanders, and then going on to all this, how they're really looking at all these people cheating, working the system, trying to get things for cheaper, not paying the more expensive prices. Keep all these things in mind. These are why these people were banned. Now, these are people that spend in their game, that promote their game. Yeah, they're looking for the best deal possible. I mean, who wouldn't? I don't use VPNs for the game myself, but I can understand that if you're going somewhere to try to spend on the game, which I'm not a heavy spender, finding the best deal possible makes sense. Yeah, not everybody's going to do it. Not everybody has the resources to do it. But if you do and you have the knowledge and it's legal, right? I mean, it's not like you can't use a VPN these days. You use it for everything from streaming to protecting yourself for, not getting hit with, scammers and stuff like that. So people use it all the time, right? So why not use it for your benefit to be able to get a character cheaper instead of spending $60,000, spending $6,000? I totally understand that. It makes sense. But they said no, that's fine. That's their department. If you don't want people getting better prices for things that you are putting out, keep this in mind. Better prices for things you're putting out. If you don't want them changing the price and getting something for a lesser price that you have in the game, then that's fine. Let them know, give them a warning, call it good. And that's what they did. They're telling us how all they did these things and that it was bad and naughty and they shouldn't do it. And they're going to be banned and all this stuff if they do it again, blah, blah, blah. And I totally understand that. That makes sense. Thank you for this warning, Scopely, telling us that you should not change prices that are already there for things that we should buy and buy them at a cheaper price. Thank you. That's good that you put it in black and white. We really appreciate that. Thank you. And we're going to get into why that's important here in a moment. But first, there's a possibility of me getting sponsored by somebody, and that sponsor just happens to be this wonderful thing right here. These are called Zesty Bites. If you go to zestysnacks.com, you can pick these things up. This is a pink lemonade. It's a wonderful flavor. It's salty and sweet and yummy and refreshing at the same time. You can pop them in the freezer and have them nice and cold. They're good. They're chewy, but they don't stick in your teeth, which is the important thing. Great snack. 120 calories for 40 pieces. That's a lot, right? That's a lot. There are artificial flavors and stuff like that, but it's super yummy. And they're a YouTuber. Their YouTuber is funny as hell. His name's Brenton. You can find him at Fanatic. Paul Cafero's the other one. He has a Paul Cafero thing where they raise animals and stuff. He's got little Lola, which is an otter. Super cute. So anyways, check them out. Go to Zesty Snacks. Get an order. I might have a code here in a little while, so buy light, because maybe I'll get a code so you can buy heavy. But anyways, going into this very important message that Scopely gave them, talking about how shouldn't change prices. We'll get there in a second. Today, they put out something for everybody in Milestones. They're the Helicarrier missions. So what they are is you fight with specific teams in war, and you get bonuses. However, if you go into these 4 different accounts, what's missing in these 2 up here that you might see in the 2 below? Interesting. Helicarrier Assault. That's strange. Why do I not have it on 2 accounts, but I have it on the other 2 accounts that you see on the screen? And as we click on them, you can see not only is that changed, and we're just paying attention to the bottom 2 here, but the characters you're using is changed as well. So this bottom 2 here, if you can see these ones, this one here is Secret Warriors, Phantom Rider, Domino, Yo-Yo, Quake, so on and so forth. And this one over here is Mighty Avengers. So it's not even the same tunes fighting in war with, and that's not even the worst of it, okay? So Mighty Avengers we actually use in war. Secret Warriors are a great team to use in war. Some of our unlucky Alliance members got these. We got Alpha Flight, a war defense team, battle in war with, okay? Hellfire, oh my God, why would you use this team in war at all? Defense or offense, they're trash either way. And if you're getting points for them having them on defense, why doesn't it just say here, offense or defense, use this team? I said defense. Defense, use this team. It's a horrible thing to just put battle. Offense or defense in war with. And a trash team that you're not going to use on defense or offense in Hellfire. Absolutely horrible for war. Not a war team. They're a raid team. This should have been raid battle, but no, they put it in war. But I digress. This is not the thing that we're talking about the most in this video right now. This is some A/B testing that you can see. This is what they are doing now for some strange reason. They're putting it out there in the face of everybody. They act like we don't talk, right? We talk on Discord, we talk in game, we talk out of game, we talk on their Discord, we talk on Facebook, we talk on Twitch, we talk on YouTube, all these things we talk on. They act like we don't communicate. Like we're the parents, they're the children, they're trying to get away with this, and we don't talk to each other. We do, we talk all the time. I think you need to understand that. We are always talking to each other. And now I'm talking to you for them. I'm the delegate for them. And I'm trying to tell you that stuff like this is messed up. And stuff like this gets around. And stuff like this makes you look scummy. Don't you want to look better than what you are? You put this whole message out talking about how you want to have fair play, yet you do everything that changes between different accounts. It doesn't make any sense. And these are big changes. Not having the missions to having the missions are big changes, right? Having these different teams, maybe you don't have. Maybe you're looking at the accounts and seeing what they do have, and this is their higher team. But why would I want to use a raid team in war? Why would I want to use a defensive team on offense? And if it is offense or defense, why not put in there offense and defense? Why do you put battle and make it so hard for people to understand and worry that they're going to not get those points if they leave them on defense? It's scummy and it's horrible. And that's not even the worst of it, okay? So now we're going to get into, so remember that blog that they put out before about not changing the prices on things to be able to purchase them? Well, it's kind of hard when you do it yourself. So here's a deal, right? This is Phantom Rider. For $3, you can unlock him and get him to 5 stars. Not a bad deal. Not a bad deal at all. But I got one better for you. Why do that when I can unlock him and get him all the way up to 7 stars, right? Or if I have them unlocked, get them all the way to 7 stars and 7 reds plus web bonus for the low, low price of $15. $15. Well, I don't have to go to Southeast Asia in order to make that different thing. All I have to do is have a different account, because that same freaking deal by your company put in your game for a different player is $3. Yes, $3. The same exact deal. 7-star upgrade, 7 red, web bonus. $3, $15. So if you don't want your players to go buying things from different places and getting better values, then why are you putting offers in the game for different values for the same people? I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense. You're so two-faced half the time. Get your shit together and make this a game that everybody wants to play. Anyways, I'm Viz, telling it like it is. Till next time, get some zesty snacks and enjoy your summer. Peace.